Hello guys, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to Lex Education channel where we try to simplify your learning as much as possible. So today I want to drop a very simple strategy, okay, with which you could go into the market making some cash for yourself, okay. And like I will always say, whenever I will drop a strategy, please ensure you do well to backtest the strategy so that you get to understand it perfectly well before you dive into the market with your real money. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight to the strategy, guys. Now the first thing we're going to do is to add our indicators. Now we're going to be working with indicators like the moving average convergence divergence, which is otherwise called the MACD. So I'm going to add that straight to the chart. This is the MACD, and I'm going to be working with parameters like the fast EMA 12, slow EMA 26, MACD SMA 9, apply to close, and then we have the main, the signal. So those are not so important. Just use whatever color you are most comfortable with. Okay, then I click on done. Now back to the chart. This is my MACD. Okay, this is my MACD here. Now, and the next thing is I'm going to be adding up the next indicator, which is called the Bollinger Band. So this is the Bollinger Band, and I'm going to be working with parameters like the period 20, deviation 2.0, shift, apply to close, style, and all of that. Now, if you notice, I don't really take my time to start explaining again, okay, the meaning or what these different indicators do, because I've done that in my previous videos, strategy videos. So I just go straight to talking about how we apply them in the strategies. Now, talking about the strategy, we want to pick a buy signal. So the first thing I'm going to do is this. Meanwhile, this is the Euro USD chart. So I'm going to pick up my marker. Good. Okay, so let me pick this signal. Yeah. So the first thing you need to do when trying to pick a buy setup is you come to your H4 time frame, and then on the H4 time frame, I need to ensure that the MACD is printed below the zero line. Okay, this is the zero line I'm talking about. Please, on the MACD indicator terminal, this is the zero line. So it needs to be on printed below, and also the Bollinger Band price should have dropped out of the lower Bollinger Band for a buy signal. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to drop down straight to the H1 time frame. Good. And on the H1 time frame, I'm going to also ensure that price drops below. On the Bollinger Band side, price has to drop below or out of the lower Bollinger Band. Okay. And also on the MACD terminal, price needs to be below the zero line. Then after that, I'm going to move straight to the 15 minutes time frame for my entry signal. So I'm going to go straight to the 15 minutes time frame. Good. Now on the 15 minutes time frame, what am I supposed to be looking at? Very simple, guys. Very, very simple. Now the first thing you should ensure is that you need to see market on the you need to see the MACD, okay, moving upwards. When I say moving upwards, I mean because these old bars you're seeing on the MACD actually indicates volume. Okay, so you need to see that the volume is gradually decreasing, as in sellers are gradually being exhausting or are gradually losing steam. Okay, the selling pressure is beginning to lose steam. So that's to tell you that buyers are gradually coming into the market. So we need to see that. Okay, so just see the way the market has been moving upwards. Okay, so we need to see that on the M15 and on the Bollinger Band part. What am I supposed to see? I also need to see that the price has come out of the lower Bollinger Band and back in again. So, but at what point am I supposed to enter? I'm supposed to enter when the price comes out of the Bollinger Band again a second time. Okay, when the price comes out of the Bollinger Band a second time, okay, that's when I'm supposed to dive into the market. So this is my entry, guys. So this is my entry, and then when it happens like this, my stop loss is going to be just below the low. So this particular low, Okay, so I'll place my stop loss, guys. And then what about my take profit? My take profit is going to be the middle Bollinger Band of my main time frame that I started with. So the H4 time frame. When price gets to the middle, touches the middle Bollinger Band, then I need to take my profit, guys. So guys, that's it. Very, very simple strategy. I'm going to take it another quick example of a buy setup so you get to understand properly what I'm saying. This is another one. So as you can see, on the H4, we have the MACD printing below zero line. We have the Bollinger Band market out of the lower Bollinger Band. Then on the H1 time frame, we have MACD also printing below the zero line. And also markets also has come out of the lower Bollinger Band. Then I move straight to what? I move straight to the M15 time frame, guys. Now on the M15 time frame, what am I really looking at? On the M15 time frame, remember what I usually say. First of all, see the market came out here. Okay. Okay. First of all, on the MACD part, if you notice, you would see a movement upward indicating what buyers coming in and sellers losing steam. Then first of this is the first leg where market came out of the Bollinger Band. Now, when do I enter? When it comes out again, guys. Very, very simple strategy. So this is my signal, guys. My signal for a buy setup. Then at the end of the day, what do? You take your you hold your trade till it touches the what middle Bollinger Band. Okay, till it touches the middle Bollinger Band, guys. And this actually, like I always say, it also culminates with the touch of the upper Bollinger Band on the H1 time frame. So if you while you're monitoring the H4 time frame middle Bollinger Band, please also monitor the H1 time frame upper Bollinger Band, guys. So that is it for a buy setup. Let's quickly look at a sell setup. For a sell setup, I'm going to check another. Let's see CAD JPY. Yeah, I'm going to use CAD JPY. Now for CAD JPY, I want to get a sell setup. So what am I supposed to do? Okay, so look at this now. Like I said, so the reverse is actually the case. Firstly, you need to ensure that we have MACD above the zero line, and also price needs to on the Bollinger Band part. Price needs to be out of the upper Bollinger Band. Immediately after that, we'll move straight to the H1 time frame, guys. And on the H1 time frame, remember what I said. Same thing. MACD price above the Bollinger Band. Okay, then price sorry MACD above the zero line, sorry, while on the Bollinger Band part, price should also be above out of the upper Bollinger Band. Then we'll go to our M15. Now on the M15, what am I looking out for, guys? Very simple. Firstly, I need to ensure that the price is above the zero line also. And remember what I said, this is the first movement out of the band. Now this is the second movement out of the band, guys. Now you would not understand the value of this strategy. Okay, these that I keep teaching you guys are things that you ought to pay real money for, but I'm giving you guys free of charge. So please take advantage of this. Now this is where we're supposed to place our entry. Then we are supposed to exit when price comes to the middle Bollinger Band, guys. So this is it. This is it. This is where we are supposed to exit the market. And remember what I always say: where do you place your stop loss, guys? Where do you place your stop loss? You place your stop loss just above the high. Okay, good. So you place your stop loss just above the highs. Yeah. Okay. So guys, this is a very simple strategy, and I want to encourage you, if you're first time on this channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get to be notified each time we post a new video. And also guys, if you know you got value for your time, please hit the give this video a thumbs up. Okay, hit the like button so that every other person get to be notified of this video. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.